on the other hand, very aware of what happened in the Western Conference Finals. Winning 2 on the road, coming home and giving it all back. They're coming out running tonight.
And the tip controlled by the Magic. Anthony Hardaway met by Kenny Smith. Nick Anderson, who's been very quiet over the first 2 games. Dennis Scott. Horace Grant. And an open shot for Anderson, coming up short on the 3. So the Rockets to the offense for the first time.
Good ball movement. Very poor execution of a wide open jumper by Anderson.
Drexler. Olajuwon going right to it. And the rebound handled by Anderson.
At the start of game 2, the Magic played one-on-one with Shaq on Hakeem. I think Hakeem wanted to see what was coming there. His quick move was beat the double team.
Horry on the switch, able to play Hardaway. Grant with the mismatch. So Horace Grant, who was met on the shuffle by Kenny Smith, giving Orlando a 2-0 lead.
Well, Horace realizes he has to be more aggressive offensively. He told me yesterday he plans to go to the offensive board more and pick up the loose stuff there.
Horry off the lead, could not convert. We are just underway as Hardaway had it taken away by Smith. Mario Elie. So the game is tied at 2.
Well, that's what the Rockets have, that quick strike capability. And when your point guard turns the ball over there, the rest of the Magic defense is not in position to get back.
And as Shaquille makes his move, he's hit by the reach-in foul.
A pressure defense by Kenny Smith on Hardaway, and Kenny a little bit careless with the ball, and then Mario Elie just out-sprinting everybody and beating Nick Anderson to the goal.
And Olajuwon is called on the foul. You saw the reaction by Hakeem.
Foul so very critical. Little one like that. Kenny Smith, I thought, picked up that foul.
Grant, yes. Horace Grant, who has not been getting many open looks from that area, has both field goals for the Magic.
Matt talked about the need for Horace Grant to be more aggressive. That's not the nature of his game. He's not an individual creative player. He has to feed off the brilliance of others.
Orlando with a 4-2 lead. Olajuwon. And handled by Anderson.
2 shots for Hakeem. Neither one of them a good, clean look.
Man of defense from the crowd. Again, Grant. Well, he's getting the Phil Jackson approach. He's talked about that. He felt that Phil would constantly give him the shot in the earlier series against the Chicago Bulls, and he was able to take advantage. And he's hit 3 here in the early going, and a foul is called on the Magic. It's a loose ball on Grant.
Well, this is Horace Grant's comfort area, and this is where he was getting those looks in the Chicago series. In the Indiana series, he was moved down to the baseline and didn't get as many shots. So he'll be up there when the guards are posting and when Shaq is inside.
Hakeem going to the second option. Off the spin. The Magic 6. The Rockets 4 with 3 minutes gone by. They double up on Shaquille. Hardaway for 3. Penny Hardaway from downtown, and it's a 9-4 Orlando lead.
Orlando has taken the crowd out. They're sitting down. Nothing ready to cheer about yet.
Drexler on the rebound with the box out, and he pops. So Houston off to a slow shooting start. Dennis Scott. Grant off the fake. And a foul is called. Mike Mathis at the baseline. Oh, it's a 3-second violation.
So far, I think the Magic are showing a lot of poise. Nobody is really trying to force anything or moving the ball nicely, waiting for the open shot. And actually, Shaquille a little bit eager there to get to the offensive glass, caught the lane.
And the Rockets only 2 of 8 from the field. Horry off the fake. Horry coming off a terrific all-around performance in game number 2, brings the Rockets within 3.
And Horry is presenting so many problems for Horace Grant, who's just not used to playing defense behind the line. He's usually inside, pounding away with much bigger guys back to the basket game.
posting. And again, it is Grant. Well, O'Neal had it knocked away by Olajuwon. Open three for Ellie. Mario Ellie has hit his first 2 shots, and the game is tied at 9.
The exact same spot as the game winner of Game 7, Phoenix, Western Conference semifinals.
Nice pass. Shaquille has been piling up the assist in this series, finding the cutting Horace Grant, and the Magic leading 11-9. Olajuwon, and rebounded by Anderson. Team not getting the good shots here at the start.
Shaquille is so big, you've got to move and get him shaking his feet a little bit and then come to a stop. That's what the big guys can't really do. Move laterally and then elevate.
Smith for 3. Kenny Smith, who was on fire from three-point land in Game 1, and then did not get much time in Game 2 because of the great performance by Sam Cassell. Nick Anderson continues to struggle, but on the back tap, kept alive by Dennis Scott. Give and go with Grant, and Horace Grant very much into the offense here at the start. He's at 5 of 6. He has 10 points.
His arm's going to get tired, and the reason he's getting so many shot opportunities, Robert Horry is the man that's looking to double team and scramble defensively, something he did so well in Game 2.
6:19 left in the first. The Magic lead by 4. Horace Grant off to a fast start. He's at 5 of 6 from the field. He has 10 points. Horace made the point to us that it's important, if the Magic are to get into this series, for others aside from O'Neal and Hardaway to get into the scoring column.
I think, you know, a guy like Dennis or Nick is going to have to step up in terms of scoring. You know, Houston always have Clyde and Akeem scoring, but, you know, a guy like Sam Cassell or Robert Horry would step up, or even Ken Smith on a given night. And I think, you know, Nick and Dennis need more opportunities to score.
Well, it's going to be very difficult for Dennis to get those scoring opportunities because the Rockets are hugging up on him. They don't want to give him good looks beyond the three-point line.
Magic 13 and the Rockets 9, halfway through this first quarter.
There's been no style to Houston's game so far. No penetration and dish. It's all one-on-one. That shot goes, but that won't go all game like that.
Clyde Drexler with his first field goal. 2-point Orlando lead. Orlando's hit 6 of its first 10 shots. Nice fake by Hardaway, and it draws the foul. Foul on Smith.
In Game 2 particular, where Houston dominated throughout, it was all penetration and dish with terrific ball movement. That's just an incredibly great one-on-one move, fading away after 4 dribbles left. If that goes all game.
And that's good defense, Bill, because that's what the Magic set out to do in this game. Cut down on penetration. They got killed with it late by Drexler, and they also got hurt quite a bit by Sam Cassell. So they'd rather give up the jumper, and they will force a guy like Drexler to his left. It's not as good a percentage shot.
15-11 Orlando. And Smith facing some light pressure from Hardaway.
Houston really has worked on the press in the last day and a half.
Smith for 3. And Akeem continues to dig, which led to the jump ball. It looked to be an easy retrieve for Shaquille O'Neal, but Olajuwon was right there.
When you're as big as Shaq is, there's a tendency not to block out. He just turned, his hands aren't even up. Akeem with the knee pads, not afraid to go to that ground and dig it out.
And Mike Mathis says do it again, a bad toss, or apparently the attempt to steal the jump. So Houston will get possession. Mike Mathis felt that Shaquille stepped in too quickly. The lead for Drexler. He beat Anderson, who turned his head. Magic leading by 2.
The skill of Robert Horry, so multifaceted. The reverse pass, we saw it in Game 2 with Akeem, now to Drexler.
Hardaway